Okay. I hope everything's gonna turn up well. Yeah, I got a shady shit up right now. I got a little shady shit up, but it's okay though. You know, we make work with what we have, with what we have. So basically, I'm gonna show you right now, and I have to keep this mic in my hand because I didn't have time to set up the. Well, I have time to set up the setup, the stand. It's just that I didn't want to set it up, and like I said, I do have time, but I have a minimum amount of time to do all of that. So we're just gonna go out right now, and we're gonna go. Pardon me, and we're gonna go to Trading View. Oh, we already in Trading View. So yeah, okay. So what we are looking at is GBP, JPY. Now I'm not sure if I did this market already or I haven't. I'm not sure. I think I haven't. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. So I'm gonna have to do it right now. So it's gonna be a little bit heavy to do it with this. With a microphone in my hand. Okay. So first things first, what we wanna do is we wanna go down to the 5 minute time frame. And then from the 5 minute time frame, we just want to then mark off the high of day and then the low of day. So instance here we got the higher day because it's higher than the point over here. But you wanna only mark these points off in these sessions over here, which is we got New York, you understand, and then we got London session over here. So you wanna mark it off just in these two sessions. Actually it's three sessions though, but Asian session doesn't count. Just know that Asian session doesn't count because you'll lose your money in the Asian session. That's what you'll do. And basically, you wanna get all the way to the point, all the way in there. So I'm just gonna do one pair. I'm not gonna do all pairs. I'm just gonna show you what goes into my analysis. So this is my first step that I do. 5 minute, go down to the 5 minute, mark of the high of day, HOD, right, and the low of day, LOD. So basically, and you always want to mark it off the high of day always a day before, and then the previous highs and the previous lows on the day uh before you traded, the day that you marked off. Oh wait, I'm confusing myself. No, the high of day and the low of day you mark off a day before the trading day, right? So which means if you're trading the 15th, your high of day should be on the 14th day, and your previous high of day should be on the 13th. So that's how it has to be, and so you have to do it like that. Otherwise, it won't work. See what I'm saying? So over here we got low of day. We got low of day right here. Low of day. Oh yeah, and there's no. Listen, it's easy to spot these high of days and low of days. There's no science backing it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's really no science. It's just looking for the lowest point of that trading session and the highest point, and then you mark it off. No lie, and you'll be like, yo, so it's just that? No, it's not just that. It's not just that. You'll see right now what I mean. It's not just that. It's just this video is gonna take some time because I'm holding the mic in my hand. I was too lazy to set up. To set my mic stand up. So now I gotta hold hold the microphone in my hand. Luckily, I don't have to hold the camera in my hand. That would be messed up, huh? But yeah, same thing over here. Here we go. Now this is previous high of day, right? And obviously you gotta get in there. You know what? I'm For the video purpose, you've seen how I did the high of day and the low of day. So the video's purpose, so it's not long. I'm just gonna do it quickly, but obviously I will do it afterwards correctly because I have to. I'm just gonna do it for the video purpose. I'm just gonna do it quickly, real quick, so you just get an idea. You know, you really have to go in there and literally zoom in there and see you actually with which one is the correct point. You know, because you can't just be marking off any other point and expect like, yo, this these zones is gonna work. No, it's not gonna work because you marked off the wrong point. It's not gonna be that's accurate. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the previous low of day. So now we got the high of day and the low of day all marked off and all on the 5 minute chart. You do not use another chart. You do not use another time frame. It's all on the 5 minute time frame. You understand what I'm saying? So now you can see already how the the market interact with the high of day and the low of day. You can already see the interactions, right? Markets at a certain point. Look, market was at this previous high of day. Market sold all the way off the high of day, and then we broke through the high of day, and then we retested that area of the high of day, close to that area of the high day, and now we're gonna go down. But I am sure that we're gonna go up for a deeper retest in this high of day over here, and then go all the way down. But we're not sure yet. That this is just talking about of the high of day, the low of day, and the previous high, previous low. So now you gotta go to the to the higher time frames, which is the weekly. I use the weekly, daily, 4 hour for my market direction, and I use the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute for entries. Like entry signals, right? But I used mainly 1 hour and 15 minutes for supplies and demands, for accurate supplies and demands. And also on the weekly and the daily and the 4 hour, I also scope out supply and demand areas because it is just useful to have these. I no lie. And as you can see over here, we are coming to a point where we're gonna go to this weekly demand over here. We actually coming to a point where we're gonna go to this weekly demand over here. I no lie. So like I said, for the video purpose, I'm just gonna do it quickly. Now this was news over here on this area over here. As you can see, it was a little bit of news that literally. That's why I'm telling you, news will always follow your weekly and daily points. Cause look, There's a weekly demand, and news literally came until this weekly demand, and then it just pulled back all the way up, and it started going up a little bit, right? But now we're coming all the way down. We might just retest this area, or we might break through. That's why I'm looking for another valid area of demand, which is this area over here. But for now, I'm okay with this area being the demand, right? And obviously we got some supply over here. We got some weekly supply over here. Hasn't been tested yet. So I'm gonna mark this again over here. So again, I'm not marking it off correctly. I'm just doing it for the video purpose. So here we go. We got some weekly supply over there, and overall, we got some massive supply over here. But we're not interested in that zone right now. We're just interested in these zones close to us, so we can know what's gonna happen. This is for the scalp. You always have to know what's gonna happen today. Like, you do care about the majority of the market, the whole big, but you wanna mark of zones that is right now, that is sizzling right now. You understand what I'm saying? So okay, we got that marked off. And as you can see, we got some supply over here as well on the daily. I just went down, I saw the supply on the daily, and so we're gonna mark that off as supply as well, which is a little bit in confluence with the weekly. So we got some supply over here of the daily. We're just gonna push this down a little bit, not make it too far for the sake of the video. And yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna just show you right now. I'm gonna just show you right now, real quick. You see, we got some supply over here, so which means that area actually went for the daily as well. News actually went for the daily as well. So we got some area supply, a demand over here as well. But now I'm gonna mark off this area of demand over here because this is the area that actually pushed up this whole area over here. So we're gonna mark off this area, and that's daily demand, right? That's daily demand. And as you can see, still it touched the daily demand, and that's amazing. That tells us when we get in this area, we might just have a potential pull up, like a pullback, right? We might just go all the way up. So we're waiting just the market to get into that area. But for now, intraday, we're gonna focus on what we're gonna do for the day. So I normally take this off for the 4 hour because I consider it as one of the bigger time frames. So I don't use that really. And as you can see, here we got some supply over here, H4 supply. Also got some supply over here. You understand what I'm saying? So this supply over here is in confluence with the daily, and the supply over here is a little bit on top of the daily. So our mark of this over here, it depends on how people look at supply. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna mark up this supply over here on the 4 hour because it's already where the daily are. So you already know that that's a valid zone, right? That's a valid zone. So I'm just gonna mark the zone on top of the daily because it hasn't been reached yet. We don't know if it's valid. We know it's that we know there's supply, but we don't know if it's valid. See what I'm saying? Because market never touched there. So yeah, and I'm gonna show you as well over here. We got some demand, and guess what? It's in confluence with the daily and the weekly as well. So we got some demand over here. Notice how I just mark off the closer demand of the 4 hour because that, like I said, we just focus on the closer things, right? And we in confluence over here with the daily, the 4 hour. I'm sorry, the weekly and the 4 hour, and the daily just underneath that. Normally the daily is around here as well. Well, around here as well. So we got valid zones. As you can see, we got some valid areas, and this is actually where you see how this is. Market came into here. This is where the news came in. Now the news came in this area over here, and you can see market literally came up here and shut up all the way. So we're looking for something like that again over here, but that's a waiting game. That we gotta wait for. You understand what I'm saying? So now that we know what market is doing, market is actually selling all the way off right now. We literally broke through this lower high. No, this higher high. Sorry, my bad. We literally broke through this higher low, right? And so now this is telling me that we are bearish, and on the daily as well, broke through bearish. Sorry, on the weekly. And well, on the daily as well, we broke through these areas, so we bought bearish. So that's a A plus setup basically. This is a A plus setup. And which means we're looking for sells today. So now what I'm gonna look for, I'm gonna turn on my sessions. What I'm gonna look for is some valid areas of supply or some valid areas of demand. So we got our H4 supply over here. I mean H1 supply over here. Now we got H1 supply over here as well, which is in confluence with the previous low of days. So I'm just gonna add one here. Make it black to then let me know that oh man, come on. So we're just gonna write H1 supply, right? And we're just in confluence with the previous high of day, which is good for us because that tells us this is a very valid area, right? And this is not even far away. It's just like yesterday's session, literally yesterday, right? So We might just retest that area, and then come all the way back. So notice we got some demand over here as well, but it literally took two candles to eat this one candle. It's not really a strong demand zone. That's not a strong demand zone for me. So what we're gonna do is we got some H1 supply, or we're gonna go down to the 15 minute, see what's popping on the 15 minute. And this is all that's going into my analysis. Everything, every little thing that you see over here, that's everything coming down on the analysis. On the analysis level. See what I'm saying? This is not what I would call supply. I wouldn't call that supply. I would I would call this supply because we literally sold off all the way over there. And this I cannot call supply, even though it is a little bit amount of supply, but I cannot call that supply. Let's see if we got a demand area over here. So we got some demand right here. We got some demand right here. But what I like to do is I like this session to play out, to do its thing, to do what it has to, and then afterwards I mark off my supply and demand zones for the day. Right, for the day. Sometimes I can use it for the next day as well. But the day is Friday. Normally I don't trade on Friday, but I'm gonna make an exception. And yeah. So boom, 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 boom. So we literally got some 5 minute demand over here. Got some 5 minute demand. So basically, overall, this previous low day is a high valued area. Then we got the the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame is the best time frame, bro. You can get accurate entries, literally accurate entries. So, okay, that is my analysis. That is how I do my analysis. That is basically what I do, and I just told you what I'm looking for and everything. So now you know. Um, Let me go to a market that I've already. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm going here. My watch list is this here. Notice I don't have my favorite pair that I trade, gold. Man. Ah, damn, because I'm in Forex. Oh my god, bro. Here we go. Notice. As you can see. Oh, gold yesterday, bro. Oh my god. As you can see, gold did a whole lot yesterday. He did a whole lot yesterday. Now, personally, I don't think we're gonna come back to this demand right here, right now. So I might just remove that, and I might remove this demand over here as well. But for now, this demand is more recent than any other demand, so I might keep that. But just see, bro. Just look at this, right? Just look at market literally broke through this whole area over here, and I don't think market is gonna come back right now. But what I do think market is gonna do, market is gonna come back, touch this previous higher day, maybe blow through the H1 demand as well, and then after that we will continue all the way up, or we'll just tumble from here. Let's see what happens. So today, it's a very tricky day. So we're gonna wait for this session to play out. I'm gonna wait for pre-New York to come in, and then New York. Then we're gonna see what's gonna happen though, because right now it's a little bit skeesh. And yesterday, for the first time, I wanted to trade US 30, right? I want to trade like US study yesterday. And guess what? I was so right about US study yesterday, which was where was it now? It was here. It was here, right? But I think my entry was here, and then my OTP was around this area, right? And look what market did yesterday. No, sorry, it's not here. Sorry, it's not here. It's here somewhere. Yeah, here. So yesterday I was so right about this, and I was just like, wow, it's gonna leave me in the dust right now, and it did leave me in the dust. It did end up leaving me in the dust, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go back to that. I'm gonna delete my order. I'm gonna delete my sell limit, and just come back the next day. No lie. But yesterday I was like, oh man, could have had a nice little thing going on. Um, yeah. So basically, that is my analysis. That is what I do. These are the things that I'm looking at. See what I'm saying? Everything I'm looking at. As you can see, some of these markets I haven't fixed yet, but some of these markets is fixed. So fixed in a way like, hey, I just understand what I'm saying. For me, it's very weird to not have any demand here. Here's some demand right here. But like I said, I wanted to wait for that session to finish so I can see what that session is doing. And so then I can put my demand down. But for now, I'm looking at this area over here, and it's nice. It's a nice area. But yeah, that's my analysis. That is normally what I do. Uh, yeah, you can tell me what you think about it. And there we go, man. It's your boy KD. It's your boy KD. Let's go.